Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. I'm super excited because this is the final stage of me showing you guys my 𝒑𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘 test. Also, we're sponsored by Squarespace, so thank you. More on them later. But today is the final one, and this is the final week. So in about 5 days time, I'm going to be heading to Ermelo for my very first 𝒑𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘 with Emporio, my first competition with him ever. We have a 𝒑𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘 and a freestyle. I've got a full freestyle with my own original music. I actually borrowed 𝒂𝐎𝐿 freestyle like layout, but I put my own music on it, so thank you, Carl. But yeah, so we're gonna be practicing the last bit. This is kind of the most advanced bit, I would say, because it's got the half pirouettes, it has the changes, it's got the extension and the change. So we're just gonna go down to the outdoor arena. We're at my house. And I'm going to give him a quick warm-up and we're going to get straight into it because there's quite a bit to show with this part of the test. As you guys notice, this isn't my truck, it's a friend's truck because our truck is getting serviced right now. But it'll be back for the competition day. Why are you being scared? Easy. Good boy. Good boy. You're home. Yeah, big man. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, I forgot to undo his tail. What a beautiful afternoon. You look like someone who's looking to either make a website or run your website on a better platform. Then Squarespace is where you need to be. Squarespace offers hundreds of already made templates where you can go in, pick your favorite one, still customize everything you want. You don't need to have any coding knowledge. It's super user friendly. I run my shop on there. I've been running my website on Squarespace for almost 4 years now. I truly love the user experience. It's so easy to use on the go as well. You can make quick changes on your phone, whether it's updating stock levels, changing text, or changing the photos as well. If this sounds like what you're looking for, then do use my link, which is www.squarespace.com/Harnacke. In doing so, you receive 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Kind of good to get him out also before the next show. Now he gets like some more time to be out and have like a good experience. I've actually been lucky. I mean, Emporio's 7 this year. So he's been to a lot of places because of just my shoots, and we did like a couple of shows. So yeah, so that actually has helped a lot. So I think he's going to be pretty chilled with going to the venue. I mean, never say never. If anything, it's just going to be the other horses that are going to be a little bit triggering. But for the most part, it should be pretty good. I'll let him have a look. Hey, big man. It's chaos down there. Chase is biting Macho, and Tyrus is running around like a lunatic. Right? You got some environment to practice with today. I'm gonna take just a couple minutes, guys, to warm up. We're keeping the warm-ups like really simple and really quick, and then we're just gonna dive into it straight away. And oh, okay. And most of it is canned to work. I did a really easy kind of warm-up, just getting him to listen a little bit, kind of coming back and forth and just play with the changes. I didn't actually do any work on the pirouettes. I don't think we're going to be doing that also on the day of the test. I think we want to go in just a little bit cold because we have the 𝒑𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘 and the freestyle on the same day. I don't want to do too much. So you guys remember we left off the last test that I was coming around A. I did a half pass at F, change in the middle at X, and then a half pass back to M, change, and then I was coming round. And the first thing I have to do after that, which is the next part of the test, is I have to go from H, I take the diagonal, and before X, I have to do a half pirouette. So that means instead of going 360, I only go 180, which means I'm gonna be going back the same direction. I'm gonna stay in counter, and then at C, I'm gonna change. Then I'm gonna head over to M. At M, I'm gonna do the mirror copy of the exercise. So I'm gonna come to this side. Before X, we're gonna do a half a pirouette and then head back, change at C. Once the pirouettes are finished, I'm going to come back, change at C, gather him up. I'm gonna do 4 tempies, 4 tempies across the diagonal from H to F. Gonna come round, and then I'm gonna do another set of tempies from K all the way down to H every 3. Then I'm gonna come, so 5 changers every 3 strides. Then I'm gonna come round, and at H, I'm gonna do an extension across to F. Before F, change back, then take the center line, X hold salute. We're gonna be starting from left canter because I would have just done a change here. Now you see how he's still a little bit excited here, so he wants to go. So I'm gonna have to bring him back because I really need him to listen. We're gonna take the diagonal towards X. And now I have to do a few transitions here to make sure that he's in front of the leg. And then we're gonna be spinning him round. That was a bit quick for a half pirouette. Now, bringing him back. I need him up, but I need the canter back for the change. So, up, oh, so he anticipated that. Then we're gonna bring him back up again, take the diagonal. I need him again, I need to be able to let go. And then we're going to be going back into this pirouette. That was a little bit better. Keeping him easy. I don't want him to take over, using my corners to bring him back. You know, the change is coming. Okay, that was not so good, but that's fine. Then I'm gonna go into my 4 tempies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait. This horse is taking over a little bit. 1 second. That's fine, he knows the test a little bit now. Let me just do that one more time from the changes. I need to half hold him a little bit more and softer because he knows now. Better. Well done. So now we're gonna go for the 3s. Again, bringing him back with a half hold. I have to be a little bit more direct, and I'm gonna wait a little bit because with the 3s I have to start them just before X. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're a little bit on fire, but that's fine. We'll repeat all of this. Then we're gonna go into an extension, keeping him up though because I need him to come back, because before here we have to do a change. Then bringing him right back, sitting back on those legs. We're gonna go on the center line. Again, just bringing him back. Ease. And hold. So, we're at X. That wasn't too bad. But there was a little bit of stress in that. He was really anticipating and really waiting. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try that again. And I'm going to try to prepare him a little bit better. And I'm going to try and ride with my legs on a little bit more because now he's being very reactive. That's fine. I'm just going to ride with my legs a little bit on. That way he feels me more, especially for the changes. And we'll see how that goes. Let me just give him a quick walk and then we'll be back. I'm going to do it again from all the canter work. So here we would be picking up canter in the corner from an extended walk. And then we would be going into this canter half pass, but I'm just going to show you guys so the whole scene makes maybe a little bit more sense. Oh, of course. We're just going to have to keep going because if it happens in a test, then it would have to also just keep going. So canter half pass, plenty of time before X, change, and straight back. Well done. Well done. Good boy. Change. Okay, now heading towards my pirouettes. I want him to be soft and I want him to be not hanging on the hand. I want the head up. I want him to carry himself. Let's already take that inside flexion and I'm gonna just hold the shoulders more now. And then we're gonna turn. Better. So having that outside rein open really helped the shoulders. Now I'm going to already get the quality of my canter back a little bit here, a little bit earlier. That way I don't interrupt the rhythm too much. There we go, better. Now this pirouette's always easier. Nevertheless, before X, getting the bend, thinking a little bit more on the spot. Okay, that was not the best, but it was not terrible either. Getting back my canter, preparing for those changes. I have one change here, good. And now preparing for these, but I don't want him to run. So, back, and then we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I had to give a little half hold there because he started diving at the end a little bit with the head, but that was pretty straight. I was happy with that. I'm doing some micro transitions here to make sure that he can stay back. And now the threes. We're gonna start them later. Easy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well done. Good boy. Half halt in the corner, bringing him back and up. Now, I really want to make sure that for this extension, I can keep the head up a little bit. Like this, and then, yeah. And really go for it. And back. Well done. Up again. Center line, looking at my center line. Nice and straight, perfect. Getting him up. This is looking a little bit messy, but that's fine. Easy. Perfectly on X. Well done. So that was better. He's still a little bit in the hand. He's still diving a little bit, but that's okay. That was not too bad. I was happy with the changes. He's reacting a bit nicer to my leg and not so extreme. The pirouettes felt better, so I really have to support him for that left pirouette that I've got my hand out so the shoulders don't just swing across. So that's a mental note I'm going to keep for myself. I mean, that's something that we've also been practicing in my lessons. But yeah, overall, that's not too bad. So that's the whole test. That's what it's going to be looking like, guys. I think it's a fun test. I don't think it's an extremely difficult test. But it's the thing is that you have so many things coming up after each other that if you don't have the preparation work, it then becomes really, really difficult. So that's something that I'm gonna spend this week on. I don't need to keep drilling the pirouettes. I don't need to keep drilling the changes. As long as I have a half halt, everything's okay. As long as he's listening to the outside rein and where I put the shoulders, the pirouettes are gonna be okay. So a lot of that I can actually do in the walk. I want to keep today as fun and light and easy as possible. That way he has a lot of energy and he's really excited to do the test come show day. I haven't been practicing the test in full when I'm training it. For instance, I'm doing the pirouettes early or later. He was already like, oh, I remember where these were. So even with the halting, I'm not halting at X. I'm either halting before or after, so he's not anticipating too much here. But yeah, it was good to get him out considering we only have 5-6-ish days to go until the competition. Good to get him out again, have a nice experience with everyone. But that's it for today. I'm gonna give him a nice cool off. He can chill. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I know you guys have already seen by now the video where I did his competition plats. Tell me what you prefer. Do you prefer the running plat like this for competition day or the competition plats? I think I prefer the rosettes because that gives it a bit more of traditional feeling. And this I do all the time, so it feels to me less like a competition. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much for watching. And let me think. Yes, the next video is going to be coming out the day after my competition. So the 2nd of October with the results and how it's all gone. So I hope you've all enjoyed and I'll catch you guys after the competition. Wish me luck. Bye-bye.